So you recently got demonetized for reuse content. And reuse content, as we all know, is an accusation YouTube gives to you when you are suspected to have used other people's content on your YouTube channel. However, you are very confident that all of the video on your YouTube channel were all made by you and are all original content. Now you're wondering, why is it that all of your content are original content and still you were still hit with reuse content violation? So in this video, I will explain in details why even with your own original content, it is still possible that you can be hit with reuse content violation policy. So just stick around. If you come on the YouTube website where YouTube herself defined what reuse content is in details, you'll find out that you'll be able to get some answers to your questions. Starting from what YouTube defined a reuse content as. They say a reuse content is a content that is not clearly your own original creation. It may already be on YouTube or another online source and have no added significant original commentary, substantive modification, or educational or entertainment value. So starting with the first sentence, it says that is not clearly your own original creation. So this is where you will start asking yourself that the content that you created on your YouTube channel that you claim to be original content, are they clearly your own? That's to say, if someone who doesn't know you watch those videos, can the person be able to clearly tell that those content are your own, even without meeting you for the first time? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself so that you'll be able to get the answer to why it was possible for you to be demonetized, even though your YouTube channel is full of original content that you created personally. So you need to understand that YouTube is not your family member, and you are not the only YouTuber existing on earth. So there are so many YouTubers that already exist on the YouTube platform. So you need to make it easy for YouTube to be able to identify you to your content you created. So in a situation where you're just making videos that do not show your face, do not have your voice, do not show maybe your immediate environment, such that maybe you're a travel blogger and you travel to a very distant place and you create content around those places, then you come back to your home. Then now when you are hit with reuse content and you want to appeal, you will not be able to easily access those places you traveled to initially where you created those content. Now making it difficult to actually prove that you can remake those content for the second time if you were asked. So these are all the reasons that combine why it is very possible for you to be hit with reuse content even if your content is original. Then moving to the second paragraph, you say it may already be on YouTube or another online source and have no added significant original commentary, substantive modification, or educational or entertainment value. So if you look at that sentence, it gives two conditions. It says one, it may already be on YouTube or any other social media platform, which can be TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and also have no added significant original commentary to it. So those two conditions must go together. So you might be wondering, how does this affect you for it already existing on YouTube or another online source? So now if you upload a video on YouTube, it is YouTube that owns it, so they can easily search through their database to know if that video already exists. So it is quite easy to tell if your video already exists on the platform or does not exist on the platform, to tell if it is original or not. However, it is not only YouTube that YouTube looks at. They also look at other platforms. And when they look at those other platforms, you might agree that since those platforms are not their platform, they might not be able to completely search those platforms. So even when you create your original content and they are not able to search the whole platform that exists on this world, you can agree with them that they can wrongly assume that the content that you claim to be your own can actually must have been posted by someone else on all of those platforms that they are unable to search. Why this might be wrong, you cannot dispute it because it is an open conversation. It is a possible assumption that for where they have not been able to search, it is possible that the content that you are claiming to be your own actually already exists there, even though they've not seen it. So this is the reason why YouTube is a very adapting individual, such that even when the evidence might be looking clear enough, they will still doubt and leave an open mind to assume that somebody else might probably own that content. Why? Because they are not serving only you, they are serving the general public. So if they just assume that something belongs to you, whereas it probably belongs to someone else, it might be a disservice to that person that actually owned this content, but they've not seen that person or discovered that person but you that you're claiming that you own it, they've discovered you, whereas you in reality you are not the actual owner of that content. So it will be a disservice to the person who actually owned the content, and it will be in your favor even though you are not the real owner of that content. So how do you solve this to avoid the situation where YouTube will not be having enough evidence to prove that, to believe that you are the owner of a content? Because this is the reason why there's appeal. The reason YouTube requests for an appeal is to be able to use the new evidence that you will provide to them to actually add up with the one they are already seeing and adapting, to actually make a final conclusion that yes, you are indeed the owner of the content. So that's the whole idea of you appealing. It's kind of a second chance to actually prove that you own the content. However, the funny thing is that even when real owners of a content appeal the content, they still fail the appeal because there's still not enough evidence to tell their new evidence they are providing on their appeal with the already existing evidence that is on the video posted on the YouTube channel, on their YouTube channel already. So how do you solve this? You solve this by providing YouTube enough evidence right from the time you post a video. And how do you provide somebody enough evidence so that the person can clearly tell if a content belongs to you? Is by providing your voice and your face. So this to say that for every content that you post online, try to ensure that your voice is in it or your face is in it, as this will make it very easy for YouTube to tell that indeed the content belongs to you when you do your appeal. So when you do your appeal and you record your face, record your voice, and you try to prove to YouTube that yes, I'm the owner of this content, they look at your appeal and look at your already existing video that you posted on YouTube that they are having doubts on, and compare if the voices are the same, if the faces are the same, and if indeed you are adding enough commentary contribution to the video. And all of that will help YouTube to be able to confirm without any doubt that yes, you're actually the owner of the content that they are disputing or confusing. Because another thing you need to take into consideration is that a lot of the times the disputing of a video or the flagging of a video as a reused content is not done by humans. It is done by bots which have been programmed to look for some certain informations within your posted content. So once those contents are not available there, they will automatically trigger a strike for reuse content violation. So to ensure that you are on their good side, always ensure that you're consistent with putting your voice, your face, and everything that has to do with your personal unique identity on all of your video being posted on your YouTube channel, to make it easy for YouTube and also make it easy for yourself. Because if you do not make it easy for YouTube, eventually you might be so unlucky that all the money that you have gathered from your originally created content can even be lost, even when indeed and in fact you actually created those content by yourself, and those content they are very original to you.